Hey, how are y'all doing today? We had to stop in Virginia here and get us a bite to eat. Had to take a 30-minute break. Got to do that by DOT rules. We're going to get ready to head to Ohio. We got about 4 more hours we're going to run, and then we're going to stop for the night because there's supposed to be some pretty tough conditions happening. And I don't want us to drive any further than we have to. And I think this will be the safest stopping point for us. And it'll give me it'll leave me a little extra time on my clock for tomorrow. So.
And hopefully the truck stop we saw, it lists that there is laundry available. Sometimes that's not always true, but I'm hoping we can get some laundry done tonight. Running low on some things, so it'll get us refreshed up for the next couple weeks.
We're in Whitefield, Virginia, heading towards West Virginia. Here we get a little content of these pretty mountains with snow-covered trees.
Yeah. So far the roads have been really good. You can tell they've been salted. Sometimes they'll do salt and sand. It's been really good. We've just been climbing some really tall mountains, so we're not able to go much faster than about 40 miles per hour. But we're doing well so far.
Afternoon, folks.
Oh, it's shaky.
Sorry, it's a bumpy ride. We're just getting into Ohio. We got about 38 miles, so we're going to stop for the night. We'll stop before it gets dark and before anything starts icing up. The road today's been pretty good so far. Some slick spots, but nothing too dramatic or anything like that. So hopefully it stays this way the rest of the way.
I'll be glad to get this truck still. I'm tired of banging around in the truck. So I'm about ready to use my Instant Pot and cook some spaghetti in the truck tonight. So I figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing. I'm actually following the instructions of somebody else who's taught me how to make spaghetti in my Instant Pot. So hopefully it turns out okay. I got a bulk thing of noodles from Aldi. Just some typical sauce, and I've got all my lovely spices. This is salt and pepper. I just brought them something smaller. And we did not have any hamburger meat left over, so it's going to be a vegetarian, I guess. I don't know. It does say it's seasoned with Italian sausage and garlic, so
there we go.
But I always add a ton more seasoning in my sauce than what they have because bueno. I don't know. All right, so the instructions I had was to put just whatever noodles we're going to eat tonight, and then cover it with just enough water, or put just enough water in there to cover the noodles. So that's what I'm doing now. And you just barely cover them. Just keeps them from getting hard at all. Yeah. Can you hold that, baby?
Sure.
All right. It says to put it on the rice setting for the amount of time it says on the pasta. So this says 8 to 9 minutes. And they said if you want to, you can get a little less. But that says for al dente pasta. And I like mine pretty, I don't know, soft, I guess is the word. So I'm going to put it on the actual 8 to 9 minutes. Do 9. I think 10 minutes is, I guess, the least you can do. So I can just keep an eye on it. So we're going to let that start. That should boil those noodles and get them cooking. And then I'll add the salt. Pasta's doing good cooking. I just go in and stir it every couple seconds, or a couple minutes almost. Should be ready here in just a few more minutes. I also forgot to mention that I did definitely add a little bit of oil into the water, so it helps keep anything from sticking, as well as with any pasta you do want to salt it. So I dumped a whole bunch of salt in there too. So the good thing about the Instant Pot is that it uses the water that I put in there, so I don't have to try to strain this. So I'm just gonna add sauce now. So I'm just gonna add, we like a lot of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then some garlic powder, got some oregano. All these are dried. I add ground turmeric. It is really good for your joints and inflammation. You can't even tell it's in your sauce, especially with like red things. It doesn't really have a flavor. Add a little basil and a little bit of parsley, not a lot, and then a little bit of rosemary. And we're just gonna stir it all up and let it simmer for a little bit, let that sauce get warmed up, and then serve it up and we'll be good to go. think, baby? You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It only took about 10 minutes to cook, and we got plenty of leftovers, and it's all gonna go in the fridge.
And it's better than truck stop food.
That's for sure.
Good morning, everyone. We're in Ohio right now. We're going to head to the northern part of Ohio and get our load dropped. We'll probably try and get some laundry done. We weren't able to get done here last night because they don't have no wash machines. Then after that, we'll be picking up a load in the bottom part of Ohio and heading to
Georgia?
South Georgia.
I'm ready for some warmer weather, so Georgia, I'm gonna need you to be warm. I'm just saying.
It's going to be snowing there.
We'll see later.
Alright, folks, we're coming through, getting close to Upper Sandusky in Ohio. So it's a town in Ohio close to the water. Roads aren't bad at all, really. A few slick spots here and there. A lot of snow on the ground. But I'm surprised, but Ohio's done very well with keeping everything drivable. A couple of the small roads we've seen have been icy and slick, but I'm mainly staying on the highway, so I think we'll be alright. Afternoon, everyone. We are in Upper Sandusky, Ohio. We just stopped for a fuel stop. Truck was running on fumes when I got here. Got fueled up though. Me and her got something to eat. Getting ready to head to our drop location. Then from there I got to pick up another load. I think we're going to try and head to the terminal and do some free laundry tonight.
Yeah.
So, roads have been good so far. Nothing traumatic, nothing bad.
But
It's going to get bad tonight. So.
yeah, we're gonna try to get stopped before it gets dark. We are very, very close to like the Michigan area. We really don't want to deal with the freezing tonight, so we're gonna try to stop. We're hoping to stop at we like to go to Love's. That's where we usually get fuel. That's where we have rewards, so that's where we're able to get showers and other things like that for a lot cheaper. But if we have to, we will sleep at the terminal tonight. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
We'll check back in later.
Yep.
So we're going to try to see if Daniel can figure out why I'm being a nerd again. So we're in Lima, Ohio. What is Lima, Ohio? What is it?
High School Musical.
No, not High School Musical.
Glee.
Yep. I'm surprised. Yeah, so just being a nerd again. You guys are gonna have to get used to this because anytime we go somewhere that I know something was filmed and it's one of my shows, I get a little weird. Anyways, we're in Lima, Ohio. Shush your mouth.
Another update though, I dropped that other load earlier, went to the next pickup location, took Lindy there, went to get my loaded trailer, they said, come back at 8 o'clock tonight. So we gotta wait. We're gonna have to truck stop so we can do some laundry.
We were wanting to be stopped by like 4:30, 5:30 tonight. Multiple reasons. One, because after dark it is a lot more dangerous. If there's ice in the road, you can't see it as easily. But also is because most truck stops by 7:30, good luck finding a parking spot because everybody and their brother are trying to park.
Yeah.
And with it being towards the end of a paycheck, we don't have money just to be reserving parking spots. Those usually cost anywhere to $15 to $20 per spot, and that's if they're available. It's kind of a gamble to even reserve them because when you get there, that spot could still be taken.
Yeah.
And you know, you could say, well, they should have to make the move. Good luck with that, because with a lot of these truck drivers going to Sleeper Bird, they ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Good luck. So we're hoping we will come back here 8 o'clock, get our trailer, find a truck stop, and hopefully there'll be a spot. We don't even care about where at this point. We just want a spot. That's it. So we will update later. Y'all want to know what a butthole my husband is? We're driving beside this minivan, and obviously they're probably traveling. There's a person in the passenger seat asleep, resting. And I'm gonna let him tell you what he thinks would be a good idea.
I think it would be an outstanding idea to wake them up and bring them to the reality that there's a semi beside me.
And how do you plan on doing that? He just did it. I can't. I'm done. I don't know this man. I don't know how I ended up on this truck, but I'm not safe. Somebody
Really?
save me.
Really?
So Daniel was able to get in touch with the people that we are picking up a trailer from, and they gave him permission to pick up our trailer 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we're stopped for the night. We are getting laundry done, and we should be heading to Georgia tomorrow.